there was a day at the dorms where I did a haircut, and the dude, it was something amazing that happened. When I handed him the mirror, what like the discovery was is he said 2 words. He said, every trip. And I don't know, it's something about that, like the idea of like a service that you give that's like constantly improving. And I just like fell in love with the idea, so everything we represent is like getting better every trip. Okay, we're holding it. We're up to about 217 from 170. So if I'm correct, I think that's like 47 pounds. It has to be under 50. So thanks to the people around me, the friends that let me practice and encourage my dream, I was able to use this opportunity of being an apprentice and, you know, reach new heights. I'm in places that everywhere I thought I would be. All the goals can get much bigger once you embrace the new generation of people that are using barbering, using an apprenticeship, using their mobile device, you know what I mean, to tap in and connect their message with people across the world and travel and have fun living their actual dream, living their passion. The vision board is what's helped me the most. Just every day looking at it and saying where you want to be. Can't explain to nobody, like no one's gonna understand. I got so much when I say I got so much to gain, it's like I got a long way to go because I'm not where I want to be. Like someone gave me a quote, there's 100 days left until Christmas, starting today. And it's like, if you had 100 days left on this earth, like you knew that's all you had, right? What would you do differently? The tombstone test, they call it. Would you pass your tombstone test? I would not if I stayed in this situation I'm in. So I knew for me, it didn't make any sense to go to barber school. I had just dropped out of college because they told me I had no more financial aid. And no one was helping me with my college funds as a kid. You know, my mom struggled to put the food on the table and have a car that worked to get to work. I remember a lot of those times, I knew I wanted to provide for my mom, and all the times that she would come home from night shift, 12 hours, dead tired, throw the things down that she just had in her hands and just get to work, like cooking, cleaning, taking care of my family. And we didn't even have everything we needed, but she worked hard to make sure that we had enough. And all I wanted to do was find a way to give back.
How do you feel?
Like Martin Luther King.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way do you feel like Martin Luther King here today, Joel?
Just relatable.
Freedom?
Yeah.
Freedom.
Sure. He had a vision. I was able to, build it up and meet him and set off the right vibe to where we went from meeting to filling out the paperwork the next week. It's April 22nd. So I'm technically 4 months into my program. I go to class on Mondays from 10 to 1, and then the rest of the week I'm in the barber shop. So I get paid, your trainer will give you a W-2 form or a 1099, depending on what you work out with your trainer. And everyone's situation is different. Don't let someone tell you what path you should take. Always look for your own options and seek your path through your circumstances. Columbus, Ohio Airport. So they gave me a different flight. So now I'm going from, as you see, Chicago. Lately I've been having people ask me why I'm doing this. There's a lot of people that see what you're doing, might have an opinion about it. And the thing is, they don't have this story, right? So like, you can't tell them. You can't really tell them. They have to see it to know.
So it's all good. But I'm a soldier. I always survive. I constantly come back. You know what I mean? Only thing that can kill me is death. That's the only thing that'll ever stop me is death. And even then, my music will live forever.
My wish for all of you guys is that you can find, it in your heart and in your mind to go after your own dream, and put everything you have into it. If it's the apprenticeship, if it's you're an artist and you're painting, if you do music and no one sees your vision yet. I know there's a lot of people out there that have their own vision and no one saw it yet. What I did was I put video after video along my journey from the flooded basement, here to Venice Beach, and I documented everything along the way so that I could show you we were trying to paint the picture of where we came from. I knew I would never make it back to that point of being in that basement. Once I decided I was going to burn the bridge, that was it. I'm gonna give you guys a tip right now. If someone that wants to find a mentor, find someone that's laid the path out for them, and they feel like, oh, I'm probably gonna waste his time, right? A lot of times we're afraid we're gonna come off the wrong way, so our fears hold us back from doing something we know we should probably do. Like, I knew I should be finding these mentors, I just didn't know how to go about it. This is a one-way flight, and you know, that way you can just make it work, and you don't really got an option. So I'm booking this right now, and I don't even really understand my plan yet or how it's gonna work out. In my experience, I just always noticed that when you try to plan something out, it's gonna fall through anyway. Like, it's more about knowing exactly where it is that you want to get to, and then just, you know, following whatever path, you know, takes you there. Like I said, look around. Like, I don't know what position you're in life, but for me, it's like, what do I got to lose? Made it to the airport. It's gonna be a 10-hour flight.
Oh, that one's going pretty good.
Oh, yeah. How much is this worth?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is $1 million. All the quotes down. Yeah.
What do you got there, Joel?
My mentors, Tupac, Warren Buffett.
What did Tupac say?
Man, you can spend minutes, hours, days, or weeks trying to analyze a situation, or you can just leave the pieces where they are and move on.
Just hit your first 10,000 followers. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. It's cool.
Hey, J Fit just dropped his playbook. Go ahead. It's in your bio, right? This shit right here.
Oh, bro, we about to do damage.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna apply pressure with that one.
For dropping that project, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I literally remember when he had the 10 Barber commandments put on his vision board, because we're real big fans of vision boards. And before he even knew Chuka in person, he was reaching out to Chuka, trying to add value. That's what he was all about.
Yeah.
And he took their principles that they were, following in California, and he just started applying to himself in Ohio. And trust me, we felt it, because he just started. He completely changed 100, and he already started like acting as if he was a part of the Rich Barber family, and it just manifested.
You know, all my friends are starting businesses, starting podcasts, they're starting YouTube channels, and we're all going after our dreams. All we have to face is time. Time is really the only variable that's holding us back, you know? And so just by applying principles and taking what you learn, taking action and investing in myself, we've realized that, we can speed up this whole learning curve. That's what a mentor would do for you. These are my capes.
That's a cape. That looks like a trash bag.
Oh,
That's the beginning, huh? Right there?
Here.
Is that where it started?
Tied them around.
Yep. And those boys let you put that on them?
Yeah, I had people that trusted me with their hair before we had a barber tape.
And now he is with all these barbers at the Rich Barber Studio, and he gets pushed out of his comfort zone. These people helping him out with his Instagram, helping him go viral, just left and right. Like, he put himself in an atmosphere to succeed, like 100%. And he was already succeeding with their mindsets before he even went over to California.
I remember the day I was getting ready to ask my mom. I was getting ready to ask her for money. And the money I was going to ask for was for books, for school, for college. And I decided, like, no, I got to get a job or something. Like, what kind of a man am I? Like, if I can't, do this. So I was in this vehicle, right? And I'm working every day after class. And I don't really get much time for cutting hair. And I hated it. As the steps presented themselves, one of the guys in that team was from the same hometown as the point guard of the Ohio University basketball team. What I've been good at is always challenging myself, whether it's a new diet, you know what I mean? It's a new obstacle. And I'll just like have the right mindset, but I know I need to improve and just embracing like the direction in which your heart is taking you and the feelings you're getting, instead of trying to be so logical all the time and really thinking through stuff. Because I'll sit here at this desk in this basement, I'll sit in this chair And in my mind, I'm visualizing it, I'm dreaming it, and it's like, it's right there, but I just don't know the path to get there. And he said, hey bro, we're here. I look outside the window, I see 2 cars, and they're full of players. And that was like the day. I went all in. Straight up, I went all in, and I just like decided that this is what I wanted to do. And so now here I am 2 years later, you know, humbly just sitting in this airport, and I feel it now. I don't really think about it as much. I'm more just going through these moments, and I'm embracing everything because I understand it's a one experience for each memory, you know. Now it's time to walk in here to this big mansion house thing and find a bunk bed and sleep. We are 12.
Somehow I know I'm moving in the right direction. My mama always told me I was gonna be special. I'm out here on a mission.
We met at the barber shop today at 2504 J Street. Your boy was there at 3 o'clock. We met Chuka. You're probably seeing this thinking like, man, I got something right now I needed to manifest. Well, I hope this helps you. If you guys have any questions, I still read and reply to every DM on Instagram. Make sure to click that link below wherever you're watching this and be one of the first ones to get in. There is a limited spots available because we're building it out together. So I'm gonna get your guys' feedback as we go along. I'm giving out a free ebook, a lot of things to help you on your journey. I'm gonna continue creating content, and there's one thing I do know, this is an opportunity that anybody can take. I know I'm gonna keep chasing it, and you know, only time will tell if you guys do the same.